What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I am Pennywise the clown, but girl version. It's October 1st, so I decided to start off with a clown makeup, and this little ponytail keeps on going down. But yeah, this took me a lot of time and patience, and I was already like, ooh, this is taking too long. But yeah, this is the makeup. It is a little bit messy, but obviously I have some blood on it, so it did hide it a little bit. Hopefully you liked the intro. Chris did edit it. Hopefully it gets you into the little spooky season, because this is definitely making me into the spooky season. Anyways, just so you know, my camera kept on dying throughout the video, so if it keeps on like jumping a lot, that's why. And also I'm gonna be doing like a voiceover for the first time, so bear with me on that because I haven't done a voiceover, so I hope you enjoy. Bye.
Alright, so we are just gonna go ahead and put this crazy hair into a ponytail. That way we could take off all our makeup and just get prepared for doing the makeup tutorial of a Pennywise. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, just putting it up in a ponytail and just grabbing a quick drink of water, nothing fancy, just a Starbucks cup, and seeing if Pennywise actually moved that.
Okay, so I did do a like test run on this makeup, but I didn't like it because I used let me show you. I used this makeup, this Spirit Halloween makeup right here. Don't use this. Do not use it. It's gonna break you out. It broke me out. Just don't use it, please. It's gonna save your skin, and it's the cheapest makeup ever. It's the greasiest, it is the oiliest, it does not blend whatsoever. Just don't get this.
Alright, so we're just gonna start off with taking off all of the makeup. I'm using just a regular makeup wipe. I don't know where it's from because my mom bought it, and I'm using my micellar water with it to make it easier to take off. And going in with an e.l.f. poreless primer, I'm gonna use that to prime my face. I'm gonna use it on the T-zone because that's where all my big pores are. And I didn't intend on buying the whiteout liner. I wanted to buy the whiteout concealer, but they had this where the concealer was. I didn't check the name, obviously, as you can tell right there, but I tried to go with it. So I went ahead and mixed the lightest foundation for the NYX. I don't know the name. I can't really read it right there. I could have gone a little bit closer on that, but I didn't. So I tried mixing those two together. Honestly, it didn't really make a big difference, but it still made me paler. So I went ahead and blended that all over my face, and then I went to my ears and down my neck. Yeah, down my neck, on my ears. And I did go down to my chest, but then that bonnet or whatever you call it is already covering my chest, so I decided on not putting it there. And using the NYX White Milk Concealer, I don't really know the name of it, I just went ahead and put it on the high points of my face just to brighten it up right there, since I don't have the concealer, which is why I wanted the concealer, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. And with the white powder from the Halloween store, I just went ahead and set my entire face. I also brought down the powder to my neck and my ears. After that, I went in with the jumbo pencil again to use it on my eyelids, just to use it as a base for the eyeshadows, and just set it with the white powder as well. And then with Anastasia Dip Brow and pomade in medium brown, I used that to carve out my eyebrows, just my everyday eyebrow routine, except in dip brow form because I usually use a pencil. After that, I went into the Morphe 35O palette and used the cool tone brown just to contour my cheeks, my face. I put it onto my temples and my jawline just to give me some structure back to my face, give me some warmth. Not too warm because it'll be looking a little bit crazy if I do that. And then I did use it on my neck. I guess I wanted to make my neck look skinnier or give it more structure, but there was no point, especially with this one. It's gonna be covered with red. And then going into the Morphe and James Charles palette, I'm going in with the white one and putting it right under my eyes again, just to brighten it up anymore. I don't know if it is possible because it's already as white as I could make it. But yeah, just packing it on there and then going in with a black eyeshadow. I am putting that on the lid of my eye, just packing it on. You're gonna see this a lot. This kind of took me a while, but all I did was pack on the black eyeshadow and then I just kept on blending it, packing it on, blend it until I was happy. And at this point, I wasn't so sure if I wanted to keep it round or if I wanted to bring out the shadow to my temples, just to make it more dramatic and more like you see it more than just like having it on my eye. So I did bring it out eventually. Going in with the red eyeshadow, I did start blending it out to the crease. I made sure it was completely blended out. I brought it up to the eyebrow eventually just to make my eyes pop a bit more. And once I was happy with that, I went to the lower lash line and I did the same thing. I used the black and I put it right near the lashes, and after that I went in with the red and just blended it all out. I wanted the red to be seen all around my eye, so the black would be in the middle and then the red would be nice and blended out. So after that I went ahead with the Marc Jacobs black eyeliner and I put that on my waterline as well as the top part, just so it could cover any of my actual skin showing. And then after this I went in with my lashes and I did the other eye off camera, so that is what you're seeing right now. And at this point I am like really contemplating whether I want to continue with this because it was looking a little bit crazy for me, but it is a Halloween makeup tutorial, so it's going to look crazy before it gets good. And going in with the red, I believe this is a pencil liner from Bite Beauty. I went ahead and mapped out the lines on where I wanted them to be and where I wanted like that little creepy smile to go. And yeah, you're gonna see that it's a little bit messy, but we're gonna clean it up as we go. Going in with the Makeup Forever Flash palette, I used the red and the brown to make a darker red, and I used that to kind of finalize where I wanted to go, but this is not what I ended up finishing. It's just more of showing the darker red just so I know where exactly I'm gonna put it. Yeah, but I'm very much of a perfectionist, so I have been doing this for quite a while. I cut down a lot, but it took me like a good 30 minutes to just make it very, very neat. And this is where you're gonna see that I messed up. I did come out a little bit too far on the side, as you can see right there. It's a little bit higher up and more to the side. So I was seeing whether I could use my finger to just like bring it down, but I just had to go in with a makeup wipe and remove the whole entire thing. Well, just that little section. And I did have to go in with a bit of foundation to just spot conceal. You could definitely still see it, but I ended up just like ignoring the fact that you could see where I ended up putting the foundation and just went ahead and try my best to fix the lines. But as you can see, it is still not the same, but I just ignored the fact that they weren't twins. They were definitely sisters. And with the Fenty The Good lipstick, I believe it's in Uncensored. It's just the red one they have. There's no other red one. I went ahead and finalized the lines. They did come up a bit thicker only because I ended up messing up again, but they look even, I think. From what I'm seeing right there, they look a bit even. And then with the black inside the Flash palette, I went inside the lines just to give a bit of contouring. It just gives it that extra oomph, if you know what I mean about that. And then with the same red, I went in and started doing the nose. I started off with just doing a line. I saw it in a sketch that it was just a line, but I honestly didn't want that. I wanted it to just blend up to my nose, so that is what I did with my finger. And afterwards, I went in with the black and put it right on the tip of my nose to give it a little bit of extraness, like I said, with the lines. I just didn't want it to be just stark red. And this is where my camera got cut off, so the only thing different I did was that I put on the red lipstick, and right now I am just putting black on the corners of my lips and just around them very slightly to give it a little contouring. And with the Bloody Scab special effects makeup, I did put it inside the lines just to give it a little bit of shine and make it look nice and bloody. I went ahead and did that, and I also put it on my eyelids, which I didn't think of doing until last minute, but to be honest, I wouldn't do it again because it irritated my eyes so much. Yeah, please, you guys, do not do that what I did unless you want your lids to be irritated the next day. Before my camera died, I ended up putting the Bloody Scab where the red is on the eyeshadows, as well as where the it lines are on my forehead and going down a little bit under my eyes. As you can see right there, that's how it looks like. Nice and bloody and gruesome. But yeah, besides the makeup, I did put my hair up into 2 ponytails to make it look a little bit creepier, like if I was a little kid, and having the balloon and costume made it 100% more creepier, especially with the fog and effects that Chris did with the editing. But yeah, that completes the end of my very first Halloween tutorial. I really hope you guys liked this. I had fun recreating Pennywise's look. I did do it in the past, but I wanted to give it a little bit of a creepier look rather than just makeup. But if you guys want to see more, please let me know. Or if you want to see me recreate some of your favorite YouTubers' Halloween makeup, please let me know down in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!